Hello and welcome to the Becker County Master Gardener's Rambling Rose, and my name is Linda Prine. Today we're in my garden and Raina and I are just walking through the garden and I'm just showing the different things that I raised. And one of the things is called kohlrabi. And my grandma used to raise kohlrabi and my mom. It's one of those vegetables I don't freeze, I don't can, it's just for fresh eating. And a kohlrabi is a cole crop, and I'll grab one here for you. And so it has a really big old root system on it, and when kohlrabi comes up, when you seed them, it's a really, really tiny seed, and so what you want to do is you have to thin them a lot. If you don't thin them a lot, you won't have very many kohlrabi because they're too much. They're fighting for the competition in the ground, and then they can't survive. But I'm going to show you how I cut one open. It's pretty easy. You cut off the taproot. And all I do is just peel off the little leaves on it. And it's just a white fruit, and you probably can smell it. It smells pretty darn good. Just peel it off. Kind of peeling it kind of thick here, but peel it off, and it's a little vegetable. And really sweet. You want them about that size. If you get them, I know there's some in here a little bit bigger, but at this size they're really really sweet. There's no hard core on the inside or anything. And a lot of people like to eat them just fresh, like this, raw. But you can also cook them up and make them like a mashed potato, and it's just a little different flavor. But that's what a kohlrabi is all about. Very easy to raise, very easy to find the seed in stores. That's one thing. Another thing, something new I raised in my garden this year, or I haven't raised for a long time, is peanuts. And when you think of peanuts, you think of the South. And I just ordered one package of them, but they really bloomed pretty this spring. They were just gorgeous. It was almost like I had to go to my map of my garden and say, okay, what did I plant here again? What is this? Because, usually when things come up, you can kind of tell what they are. Well, this one I just couldn't remember. Well, yep, it was the peanuts. And they were just pretty pink flowers on them. A few years ago, I raised some. And it was quite an experiment because I had to go on the internet. I had no idea what I was supposed to do after it was time to harvest them. And these aren't ready to harvest by any means, but the peanuts are under the ground. So when I pull these up, you can see all these little roots here. When I pull that up, there will be some kind of a peanut under there. And then you need to roast them. You dry them first, and then you roast them, and then you bake them, salt them, whatever. But if anything, it's just kind of a fun thing to raise. Something fun. It's just fun to raise different things. Another new thing I raised in my garden I've never raised before is okra. So I'd like to show you my okra and see what it's doing. Here we are at the okra. A new plant for me, a new vegetable. Something I had when we were down south. I had okra. It was at one of those chicken places. They had chicken and okra, or we would have chicken and fries. They had the okra, and it was awesome. So got home, looked in the seed catalogs, sure enough, found okra. And it's a very unique plant. It has these beautiful flowers. And I had to do my homework to say, when do I find the okra? What is the okra? Where is it going to grow? So, of course, you get on the internet these days and figured it out. And it said as soon as the pod or the flower would fall off, the pod would be coming. And it should be about 2 to 3 inches long was the perfect size. And tonight we'll have okra. We're just going to try it today. And another thing with the okra is if you let it go too long, it gets to kind of woody too, it said. So if there's any longer ones, we probably won't be using them. Another thing, it said wear gloves because it's so prickly, and it can get little stickers in your hands. But anyway, here is an okra that I'm going to cut and show you. There we go. Okra from Linda's garden. I'm excited. It said what I plan on doing is you can fry them, or otherwise I would like to pickle some. We like to pickle a lot of things. Thank you today for joining us, and someday I'll clue you in what happened with the okra. And we'll talk to you another day on the Becker County Master Gardener's Rambling Rose. Thank you.